Have you ever wondered why more businesses today are using paper straws, recyclable packaging, or even solar panels for their electricity? It is because the environment is one of the most important part of doing business. As a future business owner, learning about the environment can help us, especially me, make smarter decisions that are not only good for our own companies but are also good for the people and to our planet. One important scientific concept is sustainability. Sustainability means using natural resources in a way that meets our needs today without preventing future generations from meeting theirs. Imagine borrowing money from your parents. If you spend everything and never save, you'll eventually have nothing left. The same idea applies to the environment. If businesses today continue using resources without replacing or protecting them, future generation may run out of clean water, forest, or other important resources that are unnecessary in a business. By understanding sustainability, students like me can learn how to earn profits while protecting nature. Another important concept is the carbon footprint. A carbon footprint is the amount of greenhouse gases, especially carbon dioxide, that are released into the atmosphere because of our daily activities like using machines, riding a car, and even the little things like burning a pile of trash in the backyard. These gases trap heat in the Earth's atmosphere through a process called greenhouse effect. The greenhouse effect is a natural process that keeps our planet warm enough to support life. However, when too many greenhouse gases are released from factories, vehicles, and burning fossil fuels, the Earth becomes warmer than normal. This leads to climate change, which causes stronger storms, hotter temperatures, floods, and droughts that our planet are experiencing today. These disasters can damage businesses by destroying buildings, destroying vehicles that are used for transporting raw materials, manufactured items that cause delaying deliveries, and many more. When students like me understand this concept, we can make better decisions such as reducing energy use, choosing renewable energy by using solar panel and wind energy, or creating products that produce less pollution. Another scientific idea is the ecosystem, just like what we discussed earlier in our discussion. An ecosystem is a community of living things, such as plants, animals, and human, interacting with their surroundings. Every part of an ecosystem has a role. For example, bees help pollinate crops that provide food for people. If bee populations decreases because of pollution or habitat destruction, farmers may produce fewer crops, which can increase food prices, and this will have a domino effect on the businesses and eventually to our economy. This shows that businesses depend on healthy ecosystem more than many people realize. Learning about ecosystem helps future entrepreneurs like me to understand that protecting nature also protects their businesses. We should also learn about the circular economy. In a traditional economy, products are made, used, and then thrown away. In a circular economy, products are designed to be reused, repaired, or recycled instead of becoming waste. Think about a coffee shop that encourages customers to bring reusable cups instead of using disposable ones every day. This reduces waste, lowers costs over time because the coffee shop owner doesn't need to buy disposable cups anymore, and it attracts customers who are caring about the environment, meaning you'll have a free advertisement by advocating care for the environment. It is a simple example of how environmental knowledge can lead to a better business strategy. Learning about the environment also helps businesses understand what customer wants. Today, many people prefer companies that care about nature. Businesses that reduce plastic waste, save energy, use ecosystem materials often earn more trust from customers. At the same time, governments are creating environmental laws to reduce pollution, but as we can see in our country, the lack of education about this topic is really low and disappointing. But if a business owner like me creates a good example for others, I'll have a great contribution for the planet and our environment. Business owners who understand these issues can follow the rules, avoid penalties, and prepare for future changes. In the near future, environmental challenges will continue to grow drastically. Climate change, pollution, and the loss of natural resources will affect every industry, not just the business industry. As a future business professional, I should not only think about making profits, but also about making responsible decisions that will benefit society. Success is no longer measured by how much money a business earns. It is also measured by how it treats the environment and the people who depend on it. In conclusion, learning about the environment helps students like me make smarter and responsible choices. By understanding scientific concepts such as sustainability, ecosystem, carbon footprints, and circular economy, we can create businesses that are not only earning profits but also protecting the world that we all depend on. As future entrepreneurs and business owners, our decision today will shape the future of our communities and the next generation. As Lady Bird Johnson once said, the environment is where we all meet, where we all have mutual interests. It is the one thing that all of us share. This quote reminds us that every business decision we make affects not only our success, but also the environment that supports us all. Thank you.